In this video, you will learn how to draw an eye from various perspectives. So stay tuned and draw along with me. Hi, I'm Drawtut, an artist with decades of experience, offering a wide range of drawing tutorials here on YouTube. Feel free to subscribe to the channel and visit also Draw.com, where you can find various drawing tutorials or courses. But let's get started with today's tutorial on drawing the human eye. To begin drawing the human eye, we'll use simple geometric shapes. Let me show you how it works. Start by drawing a circle, and if it doesn't come out right the first time, keep redrawing it until you get a perfect circle. Inside that, draw a similar circle for the pupil. Then draw another small circle inside and mark a cross inside it, establishing the foundation for our eye. Now we want to draw a few references and a line here on the top, and I draw first reference line here, and now we connect them with this circle over here on this side like that, and on the right side the same way. Now we have drawn the upper part of the eye. Now we can draw the bottom line of the eye, and we connect again the same parts. Here you can use these circles as a reference again, and we connect it again like that. We leave a little space over here and then draw a line like that here and connect it. And as you see, we have now drawn a human eye. This was the first exercise, but I will detail it a little bit more. So draw a second line over here to look it more realistic, and also one here, and on the top also here a line. Anything we don't need, we'll erase. I'm using a kneaded eraser, which works quite well for this. Once you have erased the unnecessary marks or lines, you can press harder on your pencil to define the lines more clearly. So first step, we erase the lines we don't need anymore, and then use more pressure on your pencil to define the contours. Like that. Also here and also over here. Draw it like that. You might want to add some reflections also in the eye, but in the first step we define the contours. Now draw also a line here. And as I said, you might want to add some reflections, and then we can shade the eye quickly. I'm just demonstrating the basic principle here, and you can spend more time on this to get it right. We'll go into more detail using a template, but for now I want just to show you the basics. You can also draw the eyelashes like I'm doing it here. The key takeaway here is starting with basic shapes to form the eye, which is effective. And you can apply the same method to draw the eye from the side. I add now a little bit shading here by using the flat side of my pencil. And also here. I'll make it a little bit darker, but as I said, this is the first sketch. We will go in detail later. Now let's draw the eye from the side. It works the same way. We first sketch a circle, and then we have to use a little bit more three-dimensional. The second circle, I add a cross first, and then the third one. Now we use again the lines over here and draw them down here, like that. This time it's from the side, and I use a little bit more pressure again and draw the contours. I draw it now a little bit faster because you know the principle now how it works. We also add a line at the bottom, like that. And here we detail this part here, like over here, and add some lines here. And now one line on the top, again, and one line here. That's it. You can now again detail it a little bit. I'll do it a little bit sketchy and a little bit faster. And these were the basics for drawing an eye. Now we go a little bit more in detail and draw it a little bit more realistic. I will show you some tricks how you can draw an eye in a realistic way. For this, we will take a little bit softer pencil. I will take a 6B pencil for now, and I will use also a template for my drawing. Here we have a photo of an eye, and I will show you how you can draw this eye in a more realistic way. For the first, you see it's the same principle. You can use here as a sketch also circles and a cross to draw the eye or to sketch the eye. But for now, I will use this template and just sketch the eye first. I use it as a reference here, and you can use it in the same way. I will leave it like that so you can always see the eye. First, we draw this circle here. The first one, leave it as a sketch for now. And second one, and here's a reflection of a window. It looks quite nice here, and we can use it also in our drawing. So, and now we draw this line here, and the bottom one. So for the next step, I will use a really soft pencil, a 6B pencil, and draw only the dark lines in. But first we will finish the sketch. Okay, for now it's okay. And we take in the next step the darker pencil or the softer one. Here, this is a 6B pencil. I now use a lot of pressure and draw in just the dark lines. And also here. And as you can see, we have here a darker area, but for now, the contour over here, and also here. And as you can see, we have here a dark line and here a dark area. In this step I use now a little bit more pressure again. Draw in the dark areas everywhere. First step, draw in just the dark areas. Use a lot of pressure on your pencil. Like that. Also here. And now draw in the lines here. You don't need to go too far in detail for this technique. So, and now again this line, also a little bit more pressure on your pencil. Add some shadow. And also here I'm adding now the shadow. Make it a little bit darker. Also here. And the trick is now to use here a paper blender or tissue to smudge the areas, giving it a softer, more realistic look. As you can see, I use here a paper blender and use the dark areas and soften them. Go over each line, also here. Use also a little bit more pressure. And then soften everything. Like that. Also here. And again. Now use again your pencil and draw in the eyelashes. Like that. And to draw them in a little bit softer, use the flat side of the pencil. Like I do it now here. And this way you will get a more realistic look now. Use a lot of pressure now on the pencil to draw them in. Now add also more contours again over here. Detail the eye a little bit more. And make the areas a little bit darker. Now I take another eraser to detail the eye. This is this kind of eraser I can use to erase white strokes here and detail the white areas. And that's essentially how you draw an eye from any perspective, and how you can also draw a realistic eye. Start with a sphere and proceed as shown. Use also some reference photos and draw some eyes, like we did it here. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you want more exercises on drawing, then check out draw.com, where I have additional free exercises available. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel.